Okay, is this the news tip line? Uh-huh. This is the news desk? Okay, I just want to be sure I had the right number. Hold on one second. I'll call you back. Okay, we're going to call our Kazina, who's at Fox News. We've already called the judge who was involved with Anne-Marie and Patricia's situation. And we've called some of the Shekinah that we think could save the world, Georgine and Julianne Marie, and we'll call Nisa. We'll be calling more. We got a late start today. We were a little hesitant, a little bit of in awe of the awesomeness of this situation, and slowed me down. But I believe that I have it in hand, and we're going to do this, and we're going to save everybody's soul and body and prevent the horrors that have happened. We have already called some of the women and the mothers of mothers and sisters of some of the cousins that are really troubled people, and now we're going to call a young Kazina and see if we can get in touch with her. And then we'll be calling Fox News and letting her know that we are in touch with them. And of course, we already called some of our experts a long time ago. We told the ladies who are experts on mother-child bonding and family therapy and so forth. We've called them already. So, you know, and their children, they've been called routinely right along. Okay, let's get this number.
Have reached the main number for the Los Angeles offices of Fox. If you already know the 5-digit extension number of the person whom you're calling, enter it now. Or to call by spelling the last name, press 1 and the pound sign. Otherwise, you may remain on the line for further assistance. Spell the last name first. To cancel, press star. Please select from the following list of names. To select Henry Poslin, press 1. To select Sarah Boskin, press 2. To select Sarah Boskin, 35,364. Press 3. Please hold for Sarah Boskin. Please leave a voice message for Sarah Boskin. At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Sarah Kazina. This is your Kazina Rochelle. You know, I want to give everyone in the world and worlds eternal life. You might call me a time-traveling anthropologist. I consider myself a true Q if you have ever seen Star Trek. Now, I am calling to tell you that I do want to make it very clear to you to communicate to my mother, sister, my aunt, my maternal aunt, Aunt Jacqueline, and to your mother, Diana, that I want to offer them and all women, and am giving all women, parity rather than patriarchy, as a way of saving our planet and saving everyone's souls also, and giving you eternal life not only on this planet but on all planets of the universe via the stargates opening. And I'm also going to call, I'm doing hearings, and I'm doing it as restorative, reparative, family therapy kind of justice story. And I am calling witnesses, and I'm calling you as a witness, because I want you to present and testify as to the nature of your experiences in your family life with regard to the difference between parity and patriarchy, and your knowledge or your lack of knowledge of the heritages of the women of your family branches, including, of course, I am doing this as if we were at the home that was the place where children were raised, your great Aunt Harriet and Jacqueline were raised by Ray, and as if her sister Clara was there, as if my sister and Julia Marie and I were there, as if all of our family were there, and all of our younger generations, including obviously all of the females first, and then our younger males, equally important. We want to start with people aged 37 and younger, as a gathering to make a judgment on this. And I'm also calling your corporate offices, and I'm also calling your news tip line to make sure that they know that this hearing is occurring. And you are welcome to call me, but the most important thing I want to tell you, I gave a phone line that Jackie could call in. She knows that she can, and obviously your mother and your grandma know that they can call me anytime, and I'd be happy to do a conference call with both of them and with you and with all the Shekinah of our family and all of the young people, females and males. I love them all, and you know they're all very important to me. I'm trying to save everybody. I have the insight about this. It's anthropological. It's the difference between patriarchy and parity. And parity brings paradise, and patriarchy brings...
Please conclude your message.
So I will be calling you as a witness tomorrow and the next day. And if you don't show, I'll testify for you. Every blessing, sweetheart.
To send now, press 1. To mark the message as urgent, press 2. To include a fax, press 4. To mark the message as private, press 5. Message marked urgent. To send now, press 1. Mark message sent. To disconnect, press 1. To enter another number, press 2.
May I help you?
Yes. Is there a young lady there?
What's up?
Are you a young lady?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll call back. Thank you.
You already know the 5-digit extension number of the person whom you're calling. Enter it now. Or to call by spelling the last name, press 1 and the pound sign. Otherwise, you may remain. Spell the last name first. To cancel, press star. Please select from the following list of names. To select Gabby Copley, press 1. To select Sarah Butkin, press 2. Please hold for Sarah Butkin. Please leave leave a voice message for Sarah Botkin. At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, hang up or press 1 for more options.
And Sarah, I consider it a great confluence that you bringing the family system of patriarchy to a commercial and economic system of patriarchy is a great advantage to discuss your situation. I want you to know that the most recent time I spoke with Auntie Jackie, she said she was very much for parity and not for patriarchy and wanted to see the end of patriarchy. But she's come under a lot of pressure from the relational aggression in our families, which is one of the symptoms of patriarchy. So I understand, but I do want you to communicate to her that she is welcome to call me anytime, and so is your mom. I don't want to chase people, but I want them to know that they're very welcome to this her and historic occasion. And we also are not leaving the men of the family out. They will be called as witnesses at the end of the proceedings. We will be asking the women to comment on the behavior of the men, but we will also later on call men who are over age 37, over age 38 as witnesses. They will also be called later. Okay, honey, understanding. And I'm also calling the family, obviously, of the people who founded your company. We have quite a bit of discussion of them that I have already done publicly on not only there, but all of the media families and how they can bring eternal life to the people of this world by broadcasting the new millennial golden rule instead of harming the planet and each other's lives and their own great and grandchildren. So that's what we want to do. We want to give eternal life to everyone. We consider no one to be our enemy. We consider everyone to be a child of the Mother, Father, Goddess, God, and deserving of eternal life, but that can only be done by choosing parity instead of patriarchy. So just so you know, and I'll send this message.
To send now, press 1. Message sent. To disconnect, press 1. To disconnect, goodbye.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Is there any woman reporter there that I could speak to? This
This is Sun Desk. What can I help you with?
it is about a woman's story, and I feel kind of embarrassed to talk about it with a man. Is there a woman reporter I could speak with?
I tell you right now, I'm very open. You can tell me really anything.
Well, is there any woman there? It's an important story, but I would prefer to give it to a woman. Is there any woman, or can you suggest a number?
News Desk.
Hi, I was trying to see if you had a woman reporter I
Yeah,
could
I'm
speak.
trying to find one.
Oh, great. Thank you.
getting weary. My back is getting tight. I'm sitting here trying to fix on the queen for bread tonight. But I don't care for all I want.
Hi, this is Carol Bashir's assignment manager for KTTV Channel 11 News and KCLP Channel 13 News. If you have a story to pitch, please email it to carol.bashir, BRESHEARS, @foxtv.com or fax it at 310-584-2024. Thanks so much for calling. At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Carol. My name is Dr. Rachel Estrella Mariama Rachel, one family, Tapao, Equinox True Q. I am delivering gender parity, past, present, and future, to every woman and every man, to every person who has ever lived on the planet Earth. You might call me a space-time traveling anthropologist. I'm holding hearings on the interface of human interactivity with nature, Mother Nature, concerning the difference between parity and patriarchy. And I have family members who work at Fox. In fact, you're all my family because all people are all related, in fact. And I'm commenting particularly on the situations of women at Fox, one of whom is a direct Kazina of mine, and I have lots of only slightly more distant Kazinas, and they will all be called as witnesses at this hearing, which I am broadcasting for the world to see and to hear. And we are not only doing this with Fox, but with all of the media companies and all the families that we know are associated with them in various ways, and with the understanding of what people know or do not know, and what they have learned and what they have been prevented from learning about the difference between patriarchy and parity. So you are welcome to call me. I'm at 301-933-0272. I'd be happy to tell you more about this, and I will make sure that I let my family know who are workers there at Fox. But also we all work for a much higher authority, don't we? And this is for the Mother, Father, Goddess, God. I am defending Mother Nature on this planet, and also acting for the true Father of time, who is not a sexist. Okay, so you are welcome to call me, and I'll be happy to tell you more about this, and you also can testify. I'd be delighted to have you testify. We're doing it as a case and with the schema of a restorative reparative justice session. Every blessing.
To send now, press 1. Message sent. Goodbye. You have reached the main number for the Los Angeles offices of Fox. If you already know the 5-digit extension number of the person whom you're calling, enter it now. Or to call by spelling the last name, press 1 and the pound sign. Spell the last name first. To cancel, press star. Please make an entry soon or you will be Please select from the following list of names. To select Stanley Podlin, press 1. To select Sarah Buckin, press 2. To select. Please hold for Sarah Buckin. Please leave a voice message for Sarah Buckin. At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, hang up or press 1 for more options.
Sarah, this is your Kozina Kosevura again. I did leave a message with some people in the news areas of Fox TV, and I told them that I have a number of family working at Fox, and that this was concentrated, our hearings are concentrated first and foremost on the experiences of women in patriarchal family life, and giving some thought to what they have learned or may not have known about goddess theology and parity and gender parity around the world, and things that have not been coming out on the news of not only Fox, but any of the media. So we want you to know that, and you and this other lady, I've offered her to witness also. Actually, there's a couple of them that I spoke with, and they are also offered to witness on this matter. You're very welcome to call me anytime, with your mom, with your grandmom. I love them all. Tell them I love everyone in our family. I've never been any different than that. And all of this fear of connection is about the difference between a patriarchal egalitarian model for family and a parity and a parity model and a patriarchal model. And that's all it's about. Every blessing.
To send now, press 1. To mark the message as urgent, press 2. To include a fax, press 4. To mark the message as message marked urgent, to send now, press 1. Message sent. To disconnect, press 1. To enter another number, press 2.
Okay, we also called some family of some other cousins of our family, and we're going to tell you more about some of the women on other branches of our family who have really shifted our family in a more patriarchal direction. The man that I attended marriage with, I called some of the family on that branch, and we're going to be calling some more on other branches. So you can hear more about this, and we'll be broadcasting again in a little while, and tomorrow and every day until we resolve this problem in the sight of Mother, Father, Goddess, God. And of course, this will be for our, we'll always say our greetings. The light is on in all our hearts. We have with us marvelous, miraculous, budding, blooming flowers and water. Hugs and love to all, both in each and every one, as soon as possible. The light is on in all our hearts. We have with us marvelous, miraculous, budding, blooming flowers and water. Hugs and love to all, both in each and every one, as soon as possible. We'll drink the milk of human kindness for all, both in each and every one, as soon as possible. And we say we'll drink the milk of human kindness for all, both in each and every one, as soon as possible. On behalf of all, both in each and every one, as soon as possible. As Equinox True Q's co-Severas co-secretary generals, especially in honor of the 2 to 3 years of breastfeeding, on-cue breastfeeding, and human kindness throughout our lives, on this and all our planets. We'll drink the water of loving, living planets, enlightened planets under the new millennial golden rule that will reclaim and sustain this planet, our Earth, and all our planets, Earths to be. Past, present, and future, for all, both in each and every one, as soon as possible. For all, both in each and every one, as soon as possible, as Equinox True Q's co-Severas co-secretary generals. We'll celebrate and re-celebrate all our birthdays, conception days, name days, and holy days together, past, present, future, as equinox true cues. Co-Secretary General's SZTARRISZE, starting with our equinox, birth, conception, name, and holy days on both spring and autumnal, and includes mine and our sisters and all of our sister Zenas and all of our youths, age females and males, age 37 and younger. First go first. And we'll celebrate and re-celebrate all our birthdays as Equinox True Cues, Co-Secretary General's SZTARRISZE. Okay, and we'll say all our kisses. And we'll start fresh with parity, paradisal on this and all our planets instead of patriarchal, planeticidal, plutarchic poison for all of us. We'll start fresh with paradisal parity on this, our Earth, and all our planets. And we'll say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. We'll say all the blessings and all the greetings of all the heritages of our Earth and our Earths, past, present, and future, as Co-Secretary General's SZTARRISZE Equinox True Cues. And we'll say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. We'll say all the blessings and all the greetings of our planet Earth and all our Earths, past, present, and future, as Co-Secretary General's SZTARRISZE Equinox True Cues. Okay, now I'm not doing all the musical medley right now because I have to do some communicating, but you know, you're looking at a real Statue of Liberty. You're looking at a representative Mother Nature. You're looking at Estrella, Mariama, Rachel, One Family, Tapao True Q. And I am all of that picture, and I also have in my heart all of the people who are depicted in these various pictures. So I will just show the quick screenshots. I think we'll leave that for later. You've seen them before, and I do need to make some emails quickly. So we'll do that. Every blessing, and no, I guess we'll do that. we'll do this. We'll do it this way. We'll show it here. That was probably Louis killing himself. You know, what do you want? Sorry, I couldn't get it. Didn't work it. Probably Louis killed himself. What can I say? People who don't heed, and mothers who don't heed, and men who don't heed. The whole older generation betrayed him, and maybe he feels betrayed. Probably Louis died. Probably died today, Reall. That was the end of Louis. That was it. You just heard it. That was the end of your little boy. That was the end of Louis. I hope not. I hope not. I didn't realize this was broadcasting. You know, we have to understand that our adults have been endangering Hadass and Stacey Anastasia and Rachel Marie and Danielle Juliet and Vanessa and Harlan Louis Laviz. There's no question that these young people and Ross and Marcel, all of them have been endangered, particularly Harlan Louis Laviz and Vanessa. Right now. So we're calling upon you all to understand this situation is very dire and we don't know what to do first. And we're running behind and we're very concerned about them. So please check in on them and any of you who are the family who are watching. I'm going to let this